When people think of hockey, what first comes to mind is it's a Canadian sport. Now, it may not have originated from Canada, but hockey in Canada are kind of like what the US and football are. It's essentially a part of their culture and identity. What most might not expect, however, is that hockey, a popular Northern American sport, has gained fans originating from countries thousands of miles away in Central America.
I'm Alfredo Menjivar, and I'm a journalism major.
All right, and what other activities do you do at college?
Activities in college, I like to go to the gym a couple times a week. I like to do some rock climbing, and I play for the Long Beach hockey team.
And do you play for other teams outside of college?
I do. I play for an adult league in the city of Paramount.
Recently, last month, on April 26th to be exact, Alfredo had the greatest day of his life.
So winning a championship, it's because for me, like I played multiple sports throughout my life. I played soccer, basketball, baseball. I've done jujitsu. I've done most of those sports. The first one was soccer when I was 4 years old, and throughout all those different sports I played, I've never won anything. Not one time. I've been close, but never really made it until recently. The little banner actually I have right here. I made this little orange one. That was to commemorate our team because my best friend plays on the team too. So we won just a couple weeks ago, and to win my first one, that was very special, and to do it with my best friend too was even more special.
And now, hockey is a Canadian sport. So, if you don't mind me asking, how does one born in California and of Salvadorian Mexican descent get into hockey?
I feel like to get into hockey, especially now, I think it's not too hard because you have the LA Kings, the local team, one of the local teams here, and then you have the Anaheim Ducks just down the freeway, and as well as other minor league teams and colleges that also have hockey teams. So you're kind of surrounded by hockey around you. You just kind of have to know where to look. And rinks, there are rinks everywhere. There's rinks in Lakewood, Paramount, Artesia. So it's not too hard to get into it, especially now since the both teams are kind of pretty good right now.
So, then you sort of got into it on your own?
Yeah. So the way I got into it was back in 2015. I was watching the Ninja Turtles at the time, and it was like the Nickelodeon, the modern Nickelodeon version, and one of the characters was Casey Jones, and he's supposed to be like a vigilante, and he wears a hockey mask to cover his identity. He uses hockey sticks and rollerblades to fight people, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it intrigued me to try out rollerblades, and that just eventually grew into trying out hockey.
So, when did you first join your first hockey team?
I joined my first hockey team in like around I think fall of 2017, my freshman year of high school. I There was a roller rink in Huntington Beach, and I played there for about 5 seasons. It was pretty fun. It was a lot cheaper too because playing ice hockey, from what I've told, costed maybe hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars to play. And just to play for one season, for like I think it was like 10 or 15 games at Huntington Beach, it was like maybe $125 for one season. So it was definitely worth the what I was paying for.
Alfredo has had an amazing experience with hockey, but he isn't the only member of the Salvadorian community to be into hockey. In fact, one particular group, AFCHA, a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to helping empower youth and celebrates Salvadorian heritage, reached out to him last year in November to collaborate with him to promote Salvadorian heritage with their Salvadorian hockey jersey, with Alfredo as their model. And in another collaboration, they interviewed him to promote Salvadorian Heritage Night with the LA Kings, showcasing how many Salvadorians have actually embraced the sport into their culture.
So what do I see myself in the future with hockey? I don't see myself playing any higher leagues. Playing in college, that's going to be the end for me. I'm not going to make it any higher, unfortunately. But I would like to be use my journalism major to hopefully get myself into the hockey industry, whether it be writing newspapers, reporting, becoming an analyst. I love the sport a lot, and I think becoming a journalist would really play a good role in helping me achieve that. And plus, who doesn't like to talk about sports? Talking about you get paid talking about sports.